Guys, welcome to Starling on Cinemas. That's Cinemas with an S, and this is my second episode of my MCU Chronological Rewatch. And today I will be talking about Captain Marvel. And before I continue, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment on the section below. Now, I remember when I first saw Captain Marvel, and I was really excited because this was a new character we were introduced to. Now I know this character came before the heroes we know much better. And this movie takes place in 1995, but the movie came out in 2019, obviously. But let me tell you my review right now. Here's what I thought about Captain Marvel. It worked better as an Avengers prequel. It worked more like pre-Avengers than just a regular average MCU film. Like, on an average, the MCU movies are great. They're well received by critics, audiences, and in the box office. Now, Captain Marvel did win $1 billion. That's good. It got Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 78%. And I thought it was okay. Now, it was better than Thor the Dark World. It wasn't better than Thor the Dark World because I know those two are the least liked MCU movies out there. But I will say this. Audiences did see how it jump-started most of the MCU and beyond from this point. Now, I know this is a character that, chronologically, this is a character from 1995, but we were introduced to her in 2019, and she got teased in 2018 in Avengers Infinity War. And I will say that with this character, we're really looking forward to the future. Like, we have a new lead for the future of the MCU. Now, like I said, it was a great prequel, an Avengers prequel. It did set up the Avengers really well, and it shows how Nick Fury and how he lost his eye in an experience with working with an Avenger. And by the way, this is what gave Fury the vision of there was an idea. There was an idea speech about the Avengers initiative. Now, I know I'm talking about Avengers a lot, and this is a video about Captain Marvel, so let's get into it. Okay, first of all, Brie Larson. She's a great actress. She puts a lot of personality into the character. These personalities are like a mixture between that of Iron Man and Captain America. Obviously, she sports the personality of Captain America more because she's determined. She was really underestimated by her peers throughout her life in this movie. It showed her sequences throughout her life from her youth to her teen years to now her adult years. And how throughout her life, she was underestimated by everybody. But she always managed to keep pushing and keep moving forward. So, yeah, above all, she was a great leader. And I could really see her leading the front line of the MCU moving forward into the next chapter in 2020 and beyond. And I will say this, Goose the Cat kind of steals the show. And when it randomly comes out of nowhere, this so-called cat, because we know Goose in this movie is an alien. But I'm going to say Captain Marvel was okay. I'm never going to call a Marvel movie bad. I'm going to be honest with you. No Marvel movie to me is bad. It's either okay or it's amazing. It's spectacular. But Captain Marvel, yeah, on an average, it didn't work as a regular Marvel movie for me, just for a prequel. And you know, Captain Marvel really answers a lot of questions we've had about her presence throughout the franchise. You know, we've never really had eyes on this character until the ending of Infinity War with the pager and her logo popping up on the screen. Like, who is this? If she's so powerful, why hasn't she been here all these years? And this answers another question, which I just mentioned earlier in the video. How did Fury lose his eye? Now, I mean, sure, his eye got scratched by Goose, the Flurkin, but I expected something more severe, something more painful. Like, I thought that car accident that was right early in the film was a more cause of the loss of his eye, but that wasn't really the case. And also, we never really see how the Tesseract really got on the spaceship. Now, I did put together the pieces, because remember, this saga revolves around the Infinity Stones. So, the Space Stone would have been taken out of the ocean by Stark, his machine, grabbed it out the ocean, and then it became S.H.I.E.L.D. property all of a sudden. And then they used the Tesseract for a Lightspeed engine in this movie for one of the jets, and the Supreme Intelligence, or Marvel as they call her, she used it as the energy core for her ship, which is in outer space, which is how Captain Marvel got it and took it back to Earth. Now, the only thing I feel that contradicts about Captain Marvel is when he said that she's the most powerful character in this whole franchise. Like, she's the most powerful superhero we will ever see going forward, between if you put her next to all the other heroes. Now, it doesn't really feel like the case here because her blasts don't really feel as powerful or look as powerful as that of Iron Man's repulsor blast or Thor's lightning. But I finally understand that because this is the 90s and she's just a rookie in the superhero game. However, when we see her later on down the line in this franchise, we can see that she's really gotten better and we can see what made her such an MVP. But I understand that Marvel introduced them last year and that they have better things for her down the line. I know people, including me, a lot of fans have really put her down for being so underpowered in this cinematic universe, but I'm sure they have much more coming for her in the future. So that's me, that's Sterling, the Man of Steel, coming at you with a review on Captain Marvel. If you enjoyed the movie, please let me know. If you didn't, let me know what you would have changed about the film. That's me, Sterling Steele. I'll see you next Monday for my review on Iron Man. Bye-bye.